weekend. Well, it's not exactly freezing temperatures out yet, but we are expecting a cold front this week. Now it's time to check in with our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart. Greg, when are we looking for that cold weather to come?
Well, it's coming. It's coming soon. But in the meantime, we're still going to have some warm temperatures here. We're still looking at 80s at least for one more day. And then overall, we'll see that temperature begin to drop. So as the thing indicates that you see the temperature curve there does fall back down below average as we get towards next week. Quite a bit of a drop that's going to occur here, but it's going to take some time. But in the meantime, we've got temperatures here today. As you look at, it was 87, but this was at 47. As you can see that we actually got to 88. This was at 4 p.m. So we did hit a record here. Notice overnight lows too were also records too. Eau Claire, not quite a record here today, but still very warm, 87 degrees. You see well above average. The average low is actually where we should be for the high, so we saw that going on. So overall, as we break down the forecast right now, what we're looking at, we do have some showers coming Tuesday night and Wednesday. Small chance continues on Thursday behind this cold front, and then there's another one that comes through Friday, and we'll have to see if we get some wet football games come Friday night. Right now, it's kind of iffy. We're going to see it, but overall, 80s through Tuesday, still warm, but then we're going to slowly cool back to the 50s by Friday. Definitely a drop, and then this weekend it's going to be about a 30-degree difference from what we saw for Oktoberfest to what we're going to see this upcoming weekend. So quite a bit of a change, but we're not expecting much in the way of tonight overall. Just some increasing clouds later tomorrow morning, but you should wake up tomorrow morning with still warm conditions, definitely in the 60s. We're not going to see any of the precipitation really until we get later into tomorrow night. Big picture shows the system that we're watching is still taking its time pushing up to the area. By tomorrow afternoon, evening, it started approaching showers and a few thunderstorms in Minnesota, further west into South Dakota, Nebraska, and eventually we'll see a line develop Tuesday night that'll approach basically Eau Claire as we get closer to midnight and then fall apart as it comes through the area. But that's our first opportunity for rain, probably coming Tuesday morning into a Wednesday morning to Tuesday as we see those conditions there. And then the next one we're watching is this little system. That's another cold front that'll be coming through. That is more of the Friday time frame that we're looking for that opportunity. If we time out the precipitation, it won't be till after 11 p.m. that it gets close to Red Wing or Eau Claire, and then after, as we get towards the morning commute, we're looking more at about a 5 through 7 time frame when those showers, and like you see, it's a very broken line of showers and a few, maybe a thunderstorm coming through morning commute. It'll push across, and by the time we get to about 9 to 10 Wednesday morning, it should actually be done with most of the precipitation as we go in the afternoon. We'll still have generally good conditions still with southwest winds, but the temperatures will be noticeably colder as we get to Wednesday afternoon in those conditions. Overall, big picture shows as you go into the weekend, this system up to the north just continues to spin. And you see the winds, northwest winds will continue through Sunday. That'll keep us cold. Most of the precipitation should be out of the neck as we get closer to the weekend, but with this northwest wind, that'll keep our temperatures really below average, which is the upper 50s near 60. But for tonight, we're not looking anywhere like that. It's going to be up mid to upper 60s, very warm overnight conditions. Once again, well above average as you wake up tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow, just a few degrees drop, but overall still well above average. We should be right around 65 degrees. So once again, the winds will pick up tomorrow, but still a very warm day. Maybe not quite as warm today, tomorrow. And as you look at the 8-day forecast, we go up to and see the temperatures begin to increase as we get back up to 77 Wednesday. And then we begin to push back into the lower 50s as we get towards this weekend. So definitely, it's going to be a colder weekend than we've had in the past.
But we can keep the short sleeves on for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, so you got a few more days, a little bit of rain, we'll deal with it, but definitely you'll notice it this weekend. We'll be back till October, almost November type weather.
Can't believe it's here. All right, thank you, Greg.